Happy New Year and welcome to Jikoni Magic's Meza. For the past 1 year when I was away, I became a very strong and passionate advocate of clean cooking, especially using electricity and more specifically the electric pressure cooker. Different kinds of pressure cookers. We have the ones that have the dial that lets you select the kind of food that you want to cook. We have the ones that have a dial and you get to set the timer depending on the kind of food that you're cooking. Then we have the fully digital ones like the Amco together with the Von that you get to select the kind of food that you want by pressing the buttons. And lastly, we have the ones like the Ninja, which are more sophisticated. They're multi cookers. Now let's move on and talk about how to take care of them and the safety features. This is how it looks like. This is the outer casing and this is the insert, the sufuria that is inside. It's made of aluminium and it's coated using a non-stick coating, Teflon, and it's a 6-liter capacity. As you can see, those are the markings, 6 liter or 10 cups. Okay. And when it comes to washing it, please make sure that you do not use abrasive material, like for example steel wool. What you should use inside here is a sponge, or if you don't have a sponge, you can use sisal. The sisal strings are very good for that. Now let's move on to the housing and I show you how it looks like on the inside. So this is the heating element inside here. And as we all know, electricity and water are not friends. So even if you are clean to what level, do not clean the inside of this pressure cooker. Sawa? Okay. Another thing is, if there is any food particles that will fall in here, just tip it over and shake it and the food particles will come out. If there is any food that falls around here, what you will do is you're going to just take your cloth and just put it around here and wipe. The dirt will all come out. And the way this insert has been fashioned, if at all there is any spillage that's going to happen, it happens and comes to this groove that you're seeing around here. To close the lid, this is what you do. You ensure that this unlock button is aligned to this arrow that is down here, okay? And then you twist it. Okay, when you twist it, the locked button aligns with that arrow over there. That's how you know that you have locked your pressure cooker. Another important aspect that you should know is this venting valve at the back. Once your lid is closed, you should ensure that it stays in the sealed position. Now that is a sealed position. This other one here is the venting position. So once you're done cooking, you have two options: to either turn it that way and do the manual release very quickly, or you can let it stay in the sealing position and let everything in your pressure cooker cool down, and the steam will go down, the pressure will go down, and this pin will drop. This is a safety mechanism that is inbuilt in the pressure cooker. The pressure cookers that cook on the stove top, they are notorious for making that very loud noise of shh every time. So now with this, what happens is, as the pressure is building, this pin pops up. Let me show you. This pin pops up like that, and then once it pops up, it means that the pressure cooker is locked in place and it cannot open. Okay, that's a safety mechanism. I also need to explain to you how to clean the lid. Okay, so the lid on the inside has this silicone sealing ring. You can always remove it, wash it, and then come and return it. It's very easy to return it, as you can see, very easy. You just come and put it back in place. And then you also pull this thing out. This one comes off. You wash in there because this is the part that stops the, like for example, if you're cooking foods that really froth up a lot, this prevents particles from going inside there. Okay, so that is pulled out. You pull this, you wash everything, then you let it drip And you also come and wash the outside of your lid, and it will be clean. And that's it about the pressure cooker for today. The rest of the series will be focused on how to cook different foods in the pressure cooker.